Hey, hey, collective, what's good? Doing you a collective energy reading today. Let's find out what's going on in the ethers, what's going on energetically. Using the energy oracle cards, start with those. And then I'm going to use the original Rider-Waite Tarot deck, which was my first ever deck that I brought about 12, 13 years ago. Thought I'd get them bad boys back out. They were calling me. Right, collective, I heard the grass, well, they thought the grass was greener on the other side, but it was fake. Now they are battling with the spirit of jealousy. As I say that, I just see hostility. Let's see what's going on, collective. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, like and share, and TikTok. Drop your comments as always, and like and share. Let's see what's going on energetically in the collective. They thought the grass was greener on the other side, but it was fake. Now they're battling with the spirit of jealousy. Garden and the Gate and the 6th chakra archangel Metatron. So we have card 30 and 40. Garden and the Gate. I feel that somebody was guided towards you, collective, divine masculines, divine feminines. Someone's guided towards you, but I think they were too afraid of actually opening that gate and walking through it. There's something holding them back. The Garden and the Gate. Comfort zones. Sat in comfort, in their own comfort zones and not wanting to move. We also have the 6th chakra archangel Metatron, which is the crown chakra. Sorry, the third eye chakra. So someone hasn't been following their intuition, and this is keeping them stuck. Door to Spirit, card number 32. So this is where they're being guided to. They're being guided to walk through this door and listen to the messages that Spirit is giving them, as well as using their intuition, their third eye, looking out for the signs and synchronicities that Spirit is showing them. So they're definitely receiving the messages, but I feel a sense of, I heard stagnancy, but I'm feeling a sense of stubbornness, knowing what needs to be done, but not making any moves in that direction. Stuck, literally, the Garden and the Gate. Feeling stuck. Oh, I caught it. We have Angel of Balance, card number 48. Let's get 2 more of these. Okay, we have Door to Romance. And we have the 1st chakra archangel Michael, your root chakra. That represents security, stability, solid foundations. So what I'm picking up, and the bottom of the deck is the door to personal healing and happiness. Again, opportunities to walk through that door towards personal happiness and healing, but for some reason they didn't walk through the door. They were looking at alternative possibilities and perhaps chose wrong, because due to their decisions, thinking the grass was greener on the other side, they're now sat in the energy of envy. That's what I was picking up. Spirit of jealousy and envy. So you're being asked to maintain your balance at this time, collective, and to continue to move forward towards your personal healing and happiness. Not allowing other people who were supposed to join you on your journey to stagnate you, to continue to use your intuition, to continue to move forward, to continue to listen to the messages from Spirit. We also have the door to romance here as well, though. So we have adjacent possibilities. So perhaps you've got your options open in regards to romance. Perhaps you've got multiple options. We have storm warning and strategy. So something is brewing up in your energy collective along with this envy. So you're being guided to be in the energy of gratitude as this storm is swirling around you. So by you maintaining your gratitude and keeping your vibration high, these hostile energies won't be able to come anywhere near you. They're brokenhearted because they didn't take the opportunity, which is not your fault, that's theirs. And now the cycle is complete with the World card. It's over. Completion. You're feeling victorious because you were obedient. You listened to the messages. You listened to the guidance. You followed the signs and the synchronicities. And perhaps you were guided to walk away and focus on your community, which is where you're receiving your victory. Let's get some tarot out and see a little bit deeper what's going on. But someone is definitely tied up, all tied up, and is feeling quite hostile due to the fact that they're feeling stuck and stagnant. Okay, so I'm using the original OG Rider-Waite deck. As I said, I got this about 12, 13 years ago when I first started tarot. Bringing back those memories. Let's have a look then. Let's see, Spirit, what's going on in the collective energy. They thought the grass was greener, but it was fake. And now they're, as I say that, we have there, look, illusions. It was an illusion. It was fake. And now they're battling with the spirit of jealousy. Okay, we have strength. Straight out, could be dealing with a Leo, or you are a Leo, or you're being guided at this time to maintain your strength. Perhaps you're wanting to just let rip and tell a person about their parts. You want to let rip and let someone know how you're really feeling, that they disrespected you, or, you know, didn't see your worth, whatever it is for you. They perhaps juggled you, bottom of the deck, 2 of Pentacles, kept not making their mind up, playing games with you. And you're wanting to just let rip, but I feel you have been guided to hold, to temper, to hold back that inner beast, with the strength card coming out first. I'm also seeing with this strength card the infinity symbol above her head, which represents as above, so below. So perhaps you're needing to, as above, so below, as within, so without. So whatever you're feeling is going to be reflected externally. So by you being strong and holding back these lower vibrational impulses, by maintaining your strength, I feel this is going to start manifesting externally for you. You're going to see what your strength, what your internal strength is doing on an external level, if that makes sense. And that strength includes being in the energy of the Queen of Swords. She doesn't play games. She holds that sword upright and is ready to use it and when. And that sword is her truth. That sword is her tongue, clear communication, no game playing, just spitting facts, using logic, using your intelligence. So as a result of this, I feel people are heartbroken because they know they can't play games with you. You're too strong. This can also represent you're mentally strong. Perhaps you've been in the collective where there was slander defamation of character going around, people telling lies about you. And you had to be mentally strong to endure all this. It may have left you feeling heartbroken, but ultimately, your strength is what's carrying you forward. 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So now people are feeling conflicted. How come we can't affect divine feminine? How come we can't affect divine masculine? Why is none of this anger being projected at them, hitting them? Why are they not being affected? Because you're strong. Now there, and this is all the words that were flying around, all that slander, quick communication between each other. Now they're all sat in a tower. Chaos, sat in their own chaos. Let's keep going, collective. Let's see, what else do we need to know, Spirit? What's going on energetically at this time? We have the 9 of Wands. So yeah, either you've blocked out these people or they're exhausted at trying to compete with you and not getting anywhere. You're in competition with yourself. You can't even see these external people. You're focused. Queen of Swords, focused. So these people may be burning themselves out trying to sabotage you. 9 of Wands, it represents the wounded warrior. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, angel of protection. So they wanted to burn you out, but you're protected. They burnt themselves out. Another message I'm getting is, those of you who are feeling the loss and are feeling the heartache of the whole situation, because it has been heavy, that you may be feeling burnt out and wounded at this time, wounded warrior, exhaustion. So maintain balance. Remember, we had the angel of balance out. So we have the angel of balance twice now. So that's suggesting that you need to maintain balance, take some time out to recoup, to regain your strength. We have the Star card. That's healing energy coming through now, this Aquarius energy. Perhaps you were dealing with an Aquarius and you've blocked their energy out. Perhaps this is the person that is being envious towards you. As I say, that we have the High Priestess. So you have an inner knowing. There's an inner knowing about the whole situation of what's going on with this Star card, or with this Aquarius energy, or this healing energy. You are healing. You're going through a healing. Let's see. We have the Lovers. So soulmate energy coming through. So you have an inner knowing that this person was your soulmate. Perhaps they have an inner knowing too. But for some reason, they're denying it. We have the 10 of Wands now with the 10 of Cups, 10-10, which represents a closure. Cycle's complete and now it's a new beginning. So this situation was heavy. Look, we've gone from the 9 of Wands to the 10 of Wands. 10 is the end. It's the final lap, so to speak, before we go back to that Ace of Wands, which is getting your inspiration back and your passion and your drive. But we have 10 Cups. So you finished, you reached the end line, you reached the finishing line, and perhaps you decided to let go of these burdens. 10 Wands, you've dropped those 10 Wands, and you've gone to find your happiness, or you're focusing on your happiness and maintaining your balance and your happiness. I feel this person as well that you're dealing with or was dealing with has an inner knowing that you are their soulmate, and this is what's burdening them. The fact that they have a knowing that who you are, but they're not actually treating you as such. Look, Four of Cups, turning their nose up to it, even though it was them that manifested it. The Ace of Cups there, which is the divine's hand offering you that cup of love, which you manifested, co-created with the divine. But for some reason, there's 3 cups down here that are more interesting. So this opportunity was missed. That cup of love was missed. Perhaps because they decided to reconcile. 3 cups represents reconciliation. They decided to reconcile with something or someone in their past and turned their nose up to the cup of love that the divine was offering them. And as a result of that, you've moved on. The Chariot, you've been guided to keep it moving. Five of Wands. So they're angry at the fact that you've moved on, even though they're not treating you right. They're not doing what they're being guided to do. They're not following their intuition. They're in the energy of envy and jealousy, but at the same time, they're angry at the fact that you've moved on. Make it make sense, collective, please. Make it make sense. We have the Empress and the Six of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. There you go. Empress, feeling abundant, feeling independent, doing your thing, and made the decision to sail away from that drama towards more calmer situations, people, places, and things. You don't have time for the envy and the immature games. You're on a mission. Your mission is to follow your divine, intuitive hits, that guidance that you receive through your crown chakra, through your third eye. So you follow these signs and synchronicities and these messages and these intuitive hits. You're continuing on your soul's journey. And by doing so, you're reaping the rewards of being obedient by listening to your divine self, the divine within, God, the higher, higher knowledge, higher self, higher than your mind, acknowledging the fact that there is something higher than you and you can't always get it right. Sometimes we need to tap in, be obedient, and listen to the signs, even if it doesn't make sense in that moment. Perhaps you're not meant to understand it, you're meant to understand it, and the only way you can understand something is if you step in the shoes and walk it. You have an understanding, my divine masculines and divine feminines, because you've walked it. So there's no need to be, have the energy of animosity or bitterness or resentment towards these people for not getting it, because they had the opportunity to walk in it with you and they chose to opt out. They backed out. So give these people grace. They're not ready to level up to where you are. They were deceptive and self-sabotaging. They chose to sabotage themselves. So what's going on now for my divine masculines and feminines? What's going to be happening in their lives now that they've chosen to just continue to keep it moving? While these people brew in their own envy. You have celebrations to look forward to. You have solid foundations to enjoy. Celebrate yourself. That's enlightenment, that 11:11, that aha moment of knowing thyself. Knowing what your purpose is and acting accordingly. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy. And we have the Two of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Four of Swords. So another message I'm getting is that this person was actually in a long-term relationship or even married. and they were trying to juggle you and keep you hidden with the Two of Pentacles and the Hermit. How are you going to hide a whole divine feminine? How are you going to hide a whole divine being? Why would you want to hide that light? Nine of Cups, Four Swords. I feel this has led to an ego death. They had to learn to humble themselves and to heal their ego. Perhaps you shine too bright and it would probably make them feel insecure beside you. Their ego was hurt because you know your divinity. You walk in your divine light, and perhaps this person you were dealing with, collective, or this person that's on the table right now, can't see their own light, can't see their own worth. So because of this, they retracted back to their old ways. Look at that, Four of Pentacles. Refused to move forward, literally binded to the past. And we have the Tower. This person could have even been slandering you, lying about you, just because of their own insecurities and their own shame. Twisting the story, twisting the narrative to make themselves look good, again, dealing with ego. And they've put themselves in a tower for that. They've caused chaos around themselves for speaking illy about the divine feminine, or vice versa. Flip the roles. Queen of Wands again, Leo energy again, or someone that's very confident and sure of themselves. But because you're confident and sure of yourself, you're in the energy of success, victory, recognition for a job well done. While they stay sat in their own illusions and confusion that they probably conjured up themselves. Let's keep going. Tell me more, Spirit. What's next to come? Immediate future. Okay, we have the Devil now. What's this Devil doing here? Addiction. Okay, I'm hearing addictions. I'm hearing substance abuse, addictions, or addicted to something. The Eight of Pentacles came out with the King of Pentacles, so this could be even addicted to money. Okay, so what I'm picking up now is someone was operating in their lower vibrations, in their lower frequencies, and they were impulsive and made impulsive moves in regards to trying to build wealth for themselves. This clearly didn't result in a positive outcome because they're envying you. Yep, betrayal. 10 swords in the back, that's what it ended up in. They didn't take the leap of faith. The Fool card flipped out in reverse, which is not taking that leap of faith, not following the divine light, not following the guidance and the signs and the synchronicities by, given to you by the divine. It was in reverse, which means you didn't take that leap of faith to collaborate with who you were guided to collaborate with. Instead, you decided to be impulsive, or they decided to be impulsive. I feel like I'm talking to the cross-watcher. So they're probably watching you. They're probably watching readings to find out what's going on. I feel like I'm talking to the cross-watcher, the person that missed this opportunity. You chose to jump into an opportunity to make some quick money, but at the end of the day, it only led to betrayals and disappointment. 10 swords, being stabbed in the back. Seven of Wands. You were supposed to be learning boundaries and protecting your energy, protecting your peace. This is for you as well, collective. You're having to put your boundaries in place now and standing your ground. Perhaps there was people that were trying to push you in one direction. If you can see, the man's got his stick, which is his own inspiration, but you've got 6 other people here that are trying to back you in a corner, and you're fighting to defend your spot. But perhaps you didn't fight and you allowed them to back you in that corner, so you didn't take that leap of faith because you were backed into a corner. Messages for my divine masculines and feminines, please. I feel like I've been talking about or to a cross-watcher. Knight of Cups. So you're being guided to continue moving forward, collective, towards those things that speak to your heart, those things that allow you to keep your heart open. Water element, emotions. Following your emotions, allowing your emotions to lead you towards your destiny, towards your 10 of Cups. We have the Magician and the Moon. Okay. Moon magic, or you could be manifesting using the moon's energies, or you're being guided to tap into the moon's energies. We have a moon coming up, I think. Is it a full moon? I can't keep up with the days. We have 10 pentacles. So you are working with moon energy, or you are secretly manifesting your 10 pentacles. Lovely. Anything else, Spirit, to close out the reading? Let's get some cards of advice. And the advice is, keep it moving. Keep moving forward. Maintaining that balance. We had the balance angel come out twice. So we have the temperance angel. Sorry, we have the temperance angel there, which represents Archangel Michael. He's also the angel of protection. And he's supporting you to maintain your balance while you continue to move forward, again balanced with the black horse and the white horse, representing the yin and the yang, masculine and feminine energies. So you're able to tap into your masculine and feminine energies and switch them as when needed, and by doing so you're continuing to keep the momentum going, to keep moving forward. Well done, collective. Anything else, Spirit, to close the reading? We have Justice and the 8 of Wands. So yeah, by you continuing to move forward, you're going to be receiving your divine justice. So this is fast communication or fast energy. So you may be even supported or catapulted forward in whatever it is that you do, just because you were obedient, you followed the signs, you followed your higher self's guidance, you haven't really lowered your vibration to even entertain this chaos and conflict. You put your boundaries in place, even though it may have left you feeling heartbroken. You continue to keep pushing forward, and as a result you are definitely well on your way to manifesting forward movement towards your 10 of Pentacles. Lovely. If you'd like to book a personal reading to tap into your personal story, you can do so via the website naturalmiracles.co.uk, or you can drop me a DM or an email, leonie.francis@naturalmiracles.co.uk. Again, don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and I will catch up with you soon. You take care, and well done to the collective that have kept it moving. You're definitely on your way towards bagging that 10 pentacles, bagging that long-term security, solid, stable foundations as well with the 4 of Wands. So well done. All the best. Take care.